In 2014, Logitech launched the G502 Proteus Core. In its current form, it's the G502 Hero Lightspeed Wireless. With the trend of lightweight mice, is there still room for this old heavyweight, or has this old design finally run its course? Set your traps. We're going to try to catch a mouse. I'm Carl. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. And if it's a return trip, thanks for coming back. Here you'll find reviews and tutorials aimed at helping you to get the most out of your battle station peripherals. Today we're looking at the venerable G502, the Hero Lightspeed Wireless Edition to be exact. Make sure you stick around for a tip on a must-have add-on for this mouse. Here's a hint, it's not the wireless charging mouse mat. If you're familiar with this mouse, the newest iteration is more of the same. It's externally the same G502, just without the cord. Surprisingly, it's lighter than the original, and that's including the battery. It's a measly 114 grams compared to the 121 of the original. But just like the OG, this mouse includes a set of weights for tuning it to your liking. 6 weights to be exact, totaling 16 grams. This is a right-handed mouse with a thumb rest on the left side. It's also got a rubber grippy section on both sides. It's a longish mouse. I'd say it's good for medium to large hands. It's comfortable for both palm and claw grip. The physical dimensions are as follows. It's 5.2 inches tall, 2.95 inches wide, and it's got a depth of 1.57 inches. Although it's not the lightest mouse around, it's responsive enough for FPS games, and it's got a slew of buttons for other games and productivity work. There are 11 buttons in total, and they're all programmable with the Ghub software. There's the 2 main buttons featuring Omron switches, a DPI button on the thumb side to drop the DPI down for sniping, 2 buttons accessible with your thumb, 2 buttons on the upper left side to raise and lower the DPI by default. There's a button just below the scroll wheel that allows for infinite scroll or to lock the scroll to the standard clicky mode. Button below that one is defaulted to tell you the battery condition. And then the scroll wheel can be clicked down and also left and right. One of the coolest features of this mouse is definitely the infinite scroll. It's awesome for web browsing and other things when the scroll that rolls for days is needed. It's best turned off for most gaming, especially shooters, unless you want to switch weapons 400 times a second. It's one of those features you don't know you need, but you can't give it up once you've used it. This mouse has the Hero sensor that Logitech has become famous for. It's capable of 400 IPS max tracking and 25,600 DPI. It does all this with no acceleration, smoothing, or filtering needed. I'll tell you though, 25K DPI is pretty crazy. I have mine set at 3200 for general use and lower it for gaming. I turned it all the way up once and lost the cursor for 2 days. At the max speed, the cursor will just yeet right off the screen by just looking at the mouse. This can be especially dangerous on a multi-monitor setup. The mouse will just be gone. The Lightspeed wireless connection is really good too. It's a low latency solid connection and it just works. It actually has less latency than some corded mice according to Logitech. Lightspeed mice are used by some CSGO pros. The mouse communicates with your PC via a tiny USB dongle, and there's an adapter you can use to attach it to the end of the charging cord and use the cord as an extender. Battery life is also really good. You get 40 hours of use with the LEDs on and about 60 hours with them off. You can also use it wired with the included charging cable or drop $100 for that Lightspeed wireless charging mouse pad. Seems a bit excessive for me personally, especially if you like to rotate mouse pads. The Logitech Ghub software is handy, especially if you have multiple Logitech products. The software allows you to control the RGB, program the buttons, and set up various DPI choices that you cycle through on the mouse. There's also the ability to use preset color profiles and install profiles directly to the mouse. There's even some button and RGB presets for certain games. I've been using this as my main mouse for a while now and I just can't give it up. Super comfortable to use and offers plenty of customization. Never had a connection loss or any kind of lag or stutter. I've also never experienced any of the double click problems that others have reported. It's not perfect though, as the RGB is minimal and you literally cover it when you're using the mouse. So if you want something bright, this might not be it. It's pricey for a mouse too, but not nearly as bad as the $149.99 it released at. Nowadays you can find them for $99.99. I'll leave a link if you're interested in picking one up. There's also that wireless charging mat for another $100. Doesn't seem to offer much in the way of value for the small bit of convenience. That being said, there's a reason this mouse has been relevant for so long. It's just good at what it does. And now you can go wireless. Unless you're dead set on the lightest mouse you can find, this is a great mouse. As mentioned earlier, I've got a must-have accessory if you decide this is the mouse for you. It's the Sword King charging dock on Amazon. It's $30 and it's a small pedestal you can set the mouse on to charge when you're not using it. And it's also got a USB port for the dongle. It's similar to the Razer Viper Ultimate, but for the 502. I haven't used my charging cord since making this upgrade, and I've never had a dead mouse. I set up my PC to keep the USB port active when the computer's turned off, so it keeps the mouse charged for the next computer use. If you decide to add it to your battle station, just know the wireless charging on this mouse is capped at 85%. But that's a good thing. It protects the battery and adds to its longevity. This is the same way the wireless charging pad works. I'll leave a link below for this game changer. If you're still around, consider subscribing so you don't miss future content. Ring the bell so you know when the next video drops. And leave me a like if you found some value here. The G502 is still great in the era of lightweight mice. Leave a comment below to let me know what mouse you like and what you'd like to see next. Hope to catch you next time, and until then, take care of yourself, and if you can, someone else. Stay chill.